Buying a home from out of state is where most people make the most expensive mistake, and they usually don't realize it until after they move in. I see this every single week here in Bowling Green, Kentucky. So today, I'm breaking down the most expensive mistakes that out-of-state buyers make and how you can avoid them before they cost you time, money, and regret. I'm Nick, a realtor and real estate photographer here in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and I help tons of people just like you every single week to find exactly what they're looking for and to know what to avoid when looking on the real estate market. And being a real estate photographer gives me a competitive edge over other realtors because I get to see what looks good online versus what actually works in person. The number one mistake that out-of-state buyers make is that they trust maps and Google over reality. And as a buyer, you probably shouldn't put all of your trust into maps, Google, Zillow, and neighborhood labels too much. Because two neighborhoods on the map might look identical to one another, or houses within those neighborhoods might look the exact same, and they could have the same price online, but they feel completely different in person. I mean, one could be quiet, walkable, and in an established neighborhood, and the other one might be newer, louder, and surrounded by heavy traffic. In Bowling Green, Kentucky, being just 5 minutes apart could mean the difference between school zones, traffic patterns, and lifestyles. And this is where local context matters, not just data online somewhere. The number two mistake that out-of-state buyers make is misjudging location and daily convenience. Out-of-state buyers can often underestimate how much daily conveniences matter whenever it comes to how far or how close it is to your new home. I mean, think about it. How long do you want to drive to get to the grocery store or to drop your kids off at school? Or how long would you like to commute to work? There are different access points, whether it's Scottsville Road, downtown, or on the outskirts of Bowling Green, that make it convenient depending on what you're looking for and where you're going. A home can be absolutely beautiful, but if you hate the drive every single day, a house isn't going to fix that. And whenever you're a local to Bowling Green, you understand that whenever you move, you choose the location based on flow, not distance. And the number three mistake that out-of-state buyers make is that they fall for photos. And this one is extremely important, especially coming from a professional real estate photographer. And I know that photos are so powerful, but I also know that they do not show everything. Here's just a few things that you can't get from photos online. Road noise, a slope in a backyard, neighborhood proximity, layout, flow, natural light timing. Even great photos can't replace understanding how a home lives. And that's why I lean heavy on video walkthroughs and custom listing sites for my buyers. The number four mistake that out-of-state buyers make is that they wait entirely too long before they go see the house. And this mistake costs so many buyers big deals because houses go fast. I'm sure you can imagine that sellers favor confident offers. And you don't have a confident offer as a buyer whenever you hesitate. And hesitating to come see the home, hesitating to write an offer, just tells the seller that you are not all that interested. And that hesitation kills all of your leverage as a buyer. Typically for out-of-state buyers, they're finding a home themselves before they ever reach out to a local realtor. And by the time that they call and try and schedule a showing, that house is already under contract. And that's the importance of using a local realtor whenever you are buying out of state. And it's not that you as the out-of-state buyer are going into it blindly, but that the local realtor can give you insight to keep you informed. And that's why the fifth mistake that out-of-state buyers make is that they do not have any boots on the ground. The most struggle that out-of-state buyers see is because they don't have anyone locally that they can trust. You should feel confident in being able to reach out and to find a realtor who is local who can help you understand neighborhood context, the honest pros and cons of moving here, video check-ins so that you can talk face-to-face, and then overall timing advice as to what the market is doing and what offers would be best suited for you. For out-of-state buyers, if you are looking to relocate to Bowling Green, Kentucky, you don't need to live here, but you need to trust and to be in contact with someone who does. And if you are an out-of-state buyer who's looking to move to Bowling Green, Kentucky and want honest guidance before making that move, book a call in the link in the description and we can talk about what is the best move for you. And in the next video, I'll talk about how to buy a home in Bowling Green, Kentucky without living here, step by step.